Oh, get down. Soon as I start, get down, crackerjack. Woo! Knickers, knackers, fucking knockers, knockers, knackers, knickers. Am I live? Yes, I am. Right. So I don't need to hear me send. So I can. What's that stupid bastard on about? Knickers, knackers, knockers at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. Right. So let me. Right. I can't hear me send that. So that's better. You've got to fucking listen to me. I don't have to. All right. How's them fucking apples for you? I know there's an echo. I was listening to me saying talking dribble. Big Paul Venice K1. Good morning, Paul. I want to mention you. I'm not going to try and get into drama on it all, but I want to mention you. Because, shall we start with that? Shall we just get that out of the way and fucking over and done with? Right. There's a difference between having an opinion on somebody and making claims about somebody, right? If Ratpole had come out, this is just my fucking opinion on this. If Ratpole had come out and said, oh, fucking Paul Venice, this, that, and that wouldn't have been as bad as saying, oh, Paul Venice, he is this, that, and that. Not, he thinks you are this, that, and that. And I can see why you're very upset indeed, and I can see why. And we can all see why as well, because you're one of the most genuine people on YouTube, and you've got a brand, and your brand is to do with your child and the way you carry yourself. And for somebody to come out and do that, what they did, I think it struck a nerve with us all. But I'm not YouTube police. People can do what they want. People can say what they want, but there's always going to be repercussions to things that people say. And I feel for you. I do. I genuinely feel for you, because I can see it's not an hatred. I can say, I don't know how to say, don't you? You know what I mean? You can just feel how let down you feel over it all. So that's all I want to say on it. I'm not going to go into detail on it, because I don't want to go into detail on it, and I don't need to go into detail on it. I'm not the fucking YouTube police, but I can understand how that has upset you, and I know that it'll upset your family, it'll upset people around you, and it discredits the hard work you're doing with no proof that you're not doing exactly as they say you're doing. And I think most of us understand where you come from, your past, and all that. And then somebody to throw that fucking spanner in the works with a flippant fucking statement like that, and then just carry on with it. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant indeed. Anyway, I want to put that to bed now. Appreciate your opinion on it, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying he's done wrong. I'm not saying he's done right. What I'm saying he's done is caused a lot of fucking negativity around a subject that's a positive subject. And what do you people say? Mud does stick. Even though we all believe Paul, we all know that he's a good fucking guy and he's doing it, and we can understand the passion he's got for it. Put in that, right, let's say like you're going for a sponsorship deal and you're going to get sponsored for that charity, and all your sponsorship deals to do with that charity. And then that fucking thing crops up like that. And then that just makes them sponsor it. It just makes them take a step back, doesn't it? It makes them think, hold on a minute. We need to have a little look at this. Whether it's true or fucking not, it don't matter. It's out there. He's put it out there. And he's being very fucking foolish doing it. Because, I don't know. I keep saying I'm not going to say all that. Carry on saying more. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Let's have a think of something else. I ain't really planned. As you can probably tell, I'm playing this fucker. But she's up again. Every time. Get down. Madam. I can see you. She sat me. Go, get down, crackerjack. Pair of fucking crackerjacks. Oh, them dogs, eh? Hey, do you know how times are getting hard? I keep looking at dogs and thinking, could they manage with one less leg? Because they're both wagging their fucking tails at me. And I'm thinking, Do you know how people have the dog's tails cut? Look, this is for fucking entertainment value only, right? I'm not really thinking this. Before you fucking, oh, you're going to chop your dog's tail off and put it in fucking oven. I'm not. I'm doing it for entertainment value and the situation with everything getting fucking very expensive. I'm thinking she could get away with 3 legs, couldn't she? 2 front ones, 1 back one. I'll just have another one to make like a T-bone steak. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna eat your leg. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so let's go to Uscusses indeed, because I like doing Uscusses. It's funny. For me, it's funny. And I only do these to fucking entertain me, son. So let's start with the Eggman. It's the Walrus. Woodman. You have more shades than Dulux Pain. Daniel Bell. Don Shepherd. Morning. Let me start at bottom because they go up too quick. She's at it again. Oh, Genghis Khan Jr. 100. Scottish Bird. Grape Ape. Spanner. And we'll start at bottom again. West End World. West End. Do. East End Boys in West End World. What is the taste too nice? Poor dog. What if it tastes too nice? Poor dog. I know. I reckon it'll be a cross between beef and lamb. It'd be like a beefy lamb kind of meat. In fact, ask Woodsman. Because I know this is no bullshit. I'm not making this up. They do eat dogs in Thailand, up in northern parts of Thailand, and Isan and Laos, and Laos another country further up. They eat dogs, and well, I will say it's a myth that they do eat dogs. You can laugh all you fucking want. I can see you laughing. They eat dogs, and black dogs are considered to give you power and energy. There's some fucking strange shit. It's right in Asia. It's a really fucking weird kind of ghosts and all that shit. Rent a ghost. Speaking of ghosts, we might speak about that in a bit. How long should we stop on for this morning? Because we come on early. So we have another. Well, what we got left? We got Bubba Cup is full to there, full at bottom, full at middle, full at top. You want to see a magic trick? I'm going to make top get a little bit more. I'm not going to throw up in it. A little bit less full. And you know, as you get older, I'm going to tell you a secret. You know, when you have something nice to drink or nice to eat, or if you sit down, you gets louder. Every year it gets a bit more. It does. It just fucking does. Or when you eat something nice. When you're younger, when you eat something nice, you don't really make any noises. But as you get older, you can't help but tell people, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. That. Oh." It's a fucking proven fucking fact. And when you sit down, you can't. There's a compulsory thing. Once you get over 30, when you sit down on a nice chair, you go, "Oh, that's nice." Fucking hell. I'm a right fucking idiot, me. Let's just some more Uscusses. Tioni Toyo. Well, I can't fucking read that. T-A-I-A-O. Tayo Toy. Tayo Toy. Mandela was made from old donkey back in the day. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me speech? I forgot how to talk. Fucking hell. Jojo Fion Soprano. DH, ghost hunting as dead people. Don't ask for paperwork. Fucking hell. That's a beauty. That's a beauty indeed. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I've started uploading a daily dicky pic. Because you all sent me all them pictures in, didn't you, for heart attack? I never got... I get up with it all, didn't I? Because it was just fucking doing me nutting. It was sending me fucking... Oh, and I've gone dizzy. So what I've started doing is uploading one a day on my Instagram. I'll put a link into my Instagram. Because because they deserve to be seen. To be seen, indeedy. Let's have a look. Have wings will fly. They do say ignorance is bliss. It is, but only to people who don't have the capacity to see anything other than their own arse. Arse! Arse! Hector Brocklebank. Hector Brocklebank in the house. I might get a t-shirt made with just fucking name Hector Brocklebank written on it. I fucking love that. Morning, Karma. Lost you there. Must have been bad internet connection. A grape, some apes, an injured head, somebody with a big nose, a clown, and 2 streaky bacons. Eee! Big Tony, snap on, snap out, snap hot, snap out, Dion. Daniel Bell, Scotch bird, prayer, laughing emoji. Big Tony Burkett, how do I get into my Google account? I've lost my password. Fucking hell. Oh, Tony. Every day's a new beginning. Outdoor thing. Google Maps. Dion Shepherd. Cheers, Tony. Can't have good people bad mouth. Tony Toy. Tongans eat horse. It's a delicacy. French eat horse. We eat horse, but we don't know. Because he gets put into the fucking shitty meat section. And you know, can't you remember a few years ago, we were all eating horse and nobody fucking knew because it were in... what's wrong with eating horses? I just don't get it. What's wrong with eating horses? If we'll eat cows, we'll eat pigs, we'll eat shit. We'll eat whatever's fucking... we'll eat whatever's in sausages, and that's not fucking meat. Just because it says pork on it, don't mean to say it's actually the meaty part. There's things called head meat. And you know what head meat is, don't you? It's all it's fucking... I know a kiddo once said he'd been to an abattoir and he'd seen what meat goes into pork pies and shit like that. And he never touched a fucking pork pie since. He wanted nothing to do with it. Eat horses. Nah, chance. Paul the Heart with a fucking funny joke. Big Tony broke it. Probably safer for people now. Go on, forgot password, Big Tony. The Eggman. Can't beat a bit of gristle. Oh, gristle. Right, let me have another drink, and then we'll think about something to talk about instead of me just going and ah. I like going like and it's made a channel for me. It was fucking making funny noises and laughing at me all fucking jokes. Oh! Let me have another drinky poo indeed. See, did it again? Right, so what else we got? Oh, we had the I hadn't watched it all, didn't realise it were on last night, but there was a live stream on Holden Official, and it was named Steve Clark clears the air. What do you think's now? Is he Dartmoor secrets? Watched some on it. I've zipped through a bit on it. First hour were a bit boring because what I think happened was Steve Clark had a cunning plan indeed. And he's seen our poor Ronan from Holden Official had interviewed Dickie in the past. So he thought, hey, look, I'll go on there. It'll be a fucking breeze. It'll be a breeze. I'll fucking, yeah, I apologise for everything. There'll be no fucking serious questions asked, and I'll just fucking saunter on through it like la-di-da-di-da-da-da. Yep, apologise for that. Yeah-di-da-di-da-da-da. Oh, apologise for that. Yeah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, I'm fucking good here. And then Ronan opened it up for question. Karma has lost the plot, but in a good way. Alexander Ferguson. In the house. Joke, Daniel Bell. Prayer and a thumbs up. Ooh, thumb up your bum. So, right, so from what I've seen, he was sauntering through it all. We're all getting fucking bored. He's not called the tranquilizer for no reason. And it was all just like, I was thinking, yeah, it's not really fucking. And then I think first person that come on was, oh, go on. I can't remember names that. In fact, I'm not going to mention names. So somebody come on and then somebody started asking him serious questions. And then another guy from Scotland who would come on, not on his original YouTube account, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows who he is. He looks into things and he fucking finds pedophiles and all that kind of shit. And he digs in and finds wrong uns, and he's very motivational. And he got facts. He came with facts that fucking Steve Clark didn't expect to get fucking thrown at him. And it was fucking swerving. You could see him in his chair. You could see his bum getting sticky. He was squirming. And he was just trying to... But what he come with, what factual comments that he's made about people and factual information that he's said and he's fucking put out there. And then, guess what happened? Who came on? Humble Dryer. And you could see fucking the life drain out in the body from the fucking bog. And Humble Dryer come at him and he fucking put stuff to him and what he said, accusations about what he has said. And he asked the stupid bastard, when Humble Dryer says to him, did you make a comment saying that I'd hard somebody or done something? And he said yes. He's a fucking asshole. Oh, but then he tried backtracking and saying, oh no, but this, but that, but this, but that, this, that. And then Tony come on and Tony give him something also. He was getting battered. And then, so what he kept doing then was, he was deflecting all the time. He was saying, but have you trolled me and my family? And look, if you come online and you fucking say things that aren't true, expect repercussion. And when he was saying to Humble, saying, but you've trolled my Facebook account and found all my friends and all this shit. What he was doing, what his due diligence on you, what he was doing, he was getting his background. This is what real people who want to fucking find things out and have got a genuine interest in summer. They'll do background checks. They'll make sure that they know what kind of person they're dealing with and what kind of people you're hanging about with, and do they know that you're enabling a fucking wrong un? So that's all they were doing. That's all that people do. They're looking to make sure that people around you know what you're fucking doing. And if you're enabling a wrong un, so that they can either say to you, look, you need to do some fucking checks on this person, or I don't want to be around you if you're enabling a fucking wrong un. See, what Steve Clark, I don't understand why Steve Clark hasn't done a Clare's Law on Dickie Hickey. Why ain't he done one? After everything that was said last night, and now and there were a poor woman that come on, and I felt a bit sorry for her, because I watched that bit where near end, I think it's, let's have a look where it is. Let me just have a look. I can't find it. It's at some point in it. I don't really want to speak about what she said and things like that, but it just makes you realise that the real people and the shit that Dickie's done, that woman that come on, it's what's happened to her has affected her whole life, and it's going to affect her whole life going forward. It's never going to go away. And then I think Steve Clark actually you've got to understand that not everybody's fucking very intelligent, either, and lots of people can't fucking put one and one together and come up with two. And I think with that woman coming on and saying her story, I think it fucking actually hit home to Steve Clark at that point. I don't know if it'll stick there forever, but it hit home to Steve Clark that these people that he was saying that they were lying and all this shit are real people, and the incidents that's happened to them will follow them through the rest of their fucking lives. And you could see that woman will never recover from what happened to her, and she's isolated herself away from contact as in a physical sense because of what's happened to her. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that because it's all fucking dribble. And anyway, Steve Clark pubs turkeys. You can't put that, Tony. You can't, because now he's going to say, oh, look, you're getting on at me. You're getting on at me. Right, so he might be a turkey plucker. But yeah, I just wanted to put my piece in about them two fucking things that's gone off. Right, so let's have a look. What the fuck am I going to... Let's just almost go to fill some time in. Andy Kelly, thank you, Dion. It's not a bad strain and time off work to watch KC. LOL, laugh out loud. You wouldn't ask Clark to babysit. No, I wouldn't. No, but I wouldn't ask anybody to babysit without the fucking Clare's Law, would you? You know, this is thick. Oh, sorry. Now, we have got the ability. Oh, I don't know if you all know. There's a new fucking register coming. I got told about it last week. And it's going to be a domestic violence register. It's not going to be a sex offenders register. It's going to be a domestic violence register. So if people like have got lots of convictions for domestic violence, they're going to go onto a register so then people can actually, you know, instead of having to go through all process at Clare's Law, at Sarah's Law, you have to go to the police station, you've got to go and ask them, and then they've got to fucking decide whether they think they should tell you, and they're going to decide what they actually want to tell you or what they don't want to tell you, what's relevant and what's not relevant. There's going to be a register. I'm sure I've saved fucking thing on it. Oh, I should have really thought this through, shouldn't I? Let me see if I've found. Just give me a second, see if I can find it, and I'll share it with you. Let me have a look, see here. No, I ain't saved it. But I'll find it out and I'll put it in, and it's in, what it's going to do, it's going to streamline process. So instead of having to go through all that shit, there's going to be a register. And then if you're in contact with somebody, you can just say, right, are they on this register? And they'll tell you, yes, and they're on it for this reason. Simple. And if you're opening a bank account with somebody, you're going to be able to check. If you're opening a joint bank account with somebody, you're going to be able to ask and say, look, I'm opening this bank account with somebody. I should know. It's like widening the fucking thingy-majiggy. I don't know, in the houses, in the house. I've been just going, now. God's medicine. Morning, Karma. In the house, in the house. Rhonda Briggs, in the house, in the house. Morning, Karma. Shall we do it in a racing way? Linda Lou, and David Griffin. I can't do racing because I can't fucking speak this morning. Can't speak at all. Let me have some more coffee. Knickers, knackers, fucking knockers. I know what I want to talk about. Just remembered. Caffeine just opened some fucking synopsis in my mind. I was watching a video. I'm not going to say who it was, but I probably will. And they asked somebody on a live. They asked them and said, well, she back. They said, this person said to this other person that he's talking to is involved with Dickie Hickey and exposing Dickie Hickey. And the person who were on interview with him says, yeah, but if Dickie Hickey gets arrested tomorrow, what are you going to do for content? And it just made me realise that that's what this person who said it, that's all he's fucking bothered about. Do you know what I mean? And it would just, what would you do for content? I'd be fucking happy. You know what I mean? We'd all be happy. We'd all know that people are safe. We wouldn't have to make fucking content about him. To be honest, I'm not making any content about him until something else comes up. I want to rip into the dirty bastard, but I don't want to give him the opportunity then to make a video again saying, I'm being bullied. I'm an 18-stone fucking bare knuckle boxer, allegedly, and I'm being bullied. I've got accusations of rape, sexual assault, coercive behaviour, threats to women, threats to fucking property, but I'm being bullied. Oh, it's not fair, it is. It's not fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Humble's right. Is everyone sounds okay, or is it my side? Is everyone sounding? It's probably just me making fucking silly noises. That's all it is. Karma the Barnsley football hooligan. Come on the Stone Island Heads. Don't know what you're on about. No fucking idea whatsoever. What else we got? I thought you weren't going to pick on him, Karma. I'm not. I don't know what to do. I don't want to fucking give time of day. In fact, I'm not going to give fucking time of day. But I want to do... I'm going to give time of day. Just to say, I'm not going to give time of day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, indeed. Right. So, anyway... I like to keep them down to 30 minutes. We got 25, so we'll do some discuss. No, we win. What we'll do? What will we do? I saw something I wanted to talk about, but I never actually planned these shit properly, do I? Let me just have a look. Give me a second while I look down here. There was something news I wanted to talk about, but I fucking forgot what it is. I can't remember. And if it's gone quiet, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Signs of the return. No, can't remember it anyway. So I'm going to cut it short there. And I'll see. Oh, I want to do a video later. I want to do another nostalgia video because I like them. I find them funny. I like to fucking... It makes me laugh. Because when I do them, I don't know what I'm going to see. I'll just click on a fucking channel that's got like old cartoon characters and old adverts and shit like that. And I'll see him for the first time when I make it videos. So it just, I don't know what it is. It just brings some Kiara, Adora. I'll tell you what we might do. Should I do one of old TV shows that would be banned now? And just see what people, and see how far we've come in like 20 years from where we were before. Because when people say, oh, everybody racist and all that, let's just go back to look how far we've come into it. I'm not saying we're fucking perfect yet, and they ain't no fucking shit like that. But I just want to show you how far from when we were kids is come to where we are today. So I'm gonna humble dryer 2 copyright claims. No, mate. I feel like I'm flogging a dead horse regarding getting anything else out of him. He isn't going to do it on his platform, is he? I think oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Humble dryer. Karma, what did you think to show? That's it. That's what I was trying to think. I was going to go on, right? But the reason I didn't go on, well, Humble went on, and Sean did his trick, what he does. That fake aggression where he tries to divert the conversation away from what you're asking, and he tries to make you feel small by answering your question with another question. Is well groomed in manipulation. There's a book that is read, this 1,001 fucking laws of power and things like that, where you never admit you're wrong and all this kind of shit. And that's what he were doing. He were using them techniques against Humble, saying that, oh, every time Humble asked a question, he were trying to isolate a certain part of the question to try and divert from what he's... And I was going to go on, because I only had 2 questions. My question was, why is Dickie's video still up on his channel? And if it is up and he's using it for educational purposes, why is Dickie's links in his Dewberry, in bio of them videos? Why? Simple. But then I went, 48 laws of power. That's it. Wee man sham. Wee man sham. Fucking hell. 48 laws of power. Yeah, and that's what he does. See, what these people do is they don't want to interact with you on a human to human level. They want to interact with you on a power-based system where they want to feel as though they're in control of any conversations that you're having with them. They don't want to have a normal conversations with you. What they want to do is have a power-based conversation. And these 48 laws of power, a lot of people have read it. Karma, you could have it out and didn't. I know. This is the thing. I wanted to do it, and then I just thought, I'm just going to get fucking angry at whatever he says. And I'm going to end up making myself look a cunt because he's good with words. And I'll just end up getting fucking angry because I'm not that good with words. And I'm just going to end up making myself fucking angry. And then Daddy Gates, like somebody's put there, Daddy Gates and that one. I know fuck all about this Daddy Gate. This is before I went around on YouTube, on fucking YouTube, on YouTube. And I didn't want to get into that kind of confrontational argument over questions. Thinking back, I should have probably gone on and done it, but I don't know. Something didn't feel right for me to go on, especially when he put them stupid fucking glasses on. Because that, for me, was a total sign of disrespect. Because soon as Humble were going on, he put them fucking glasses on. Soon as Humble came in, he put them glasses on. And for me, that were him saying to everybody that I've got no respect for this person that's coming on. Because he didn't put them on until Humble came on. He didn't put he had none of them silly glasses, any of that shit on. And then, as soon as Paul said, "Oh, I'm going to fetch Humble on," he put them stupid glasses on. So I just saw that as a total disrespect to Humble and what he were going to ask him. And yeah, there's 48 laws of fucking power and that. These people are fucking lunatics. They want to live their life by a set of fucking, right, laws of power. Laws of power. You're living your life by a set of rules that somebody's fucking telling you to follow. You know what I mean? Because in that book it says, never admit guilt, always deflect. So, what do you want to fucking do that for if you've done wrong? Just fucking admit it, dickheads! You know what I mean? It's like fashion. Let's get on one. Let's get on one. Yes, I'm going to go on one. Fashion. What is fashion? Anybody know what fashion is? Tell me in comments what you think fashion is. Fashion as in clothes. I'm waiting, and don't let me wait too long, else I'll smash my fucking computer up. How's them fucking apples? How's them apples indeed? Ego. Somebody put ego, current trend, expensive. You've got it all right. Everything you just said, it's about ego, it's about current trends, and it's about expensive, and it's about selling fucking shit that you don't need. But what it is as well is some fucker else telling you what to wear. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Look, I'm as guilty as next man when I was younger. You wanted the best jumpers, the best coat, the best jeans, the best boots, the newest trend. And then when you get older, you realise it's just some other cunt telling you that you should wear that to fit in. And if you don't wear that, you don't fucking fit in. It's like when I went to school. When I was at school, my mum would get me Clark's trainers. And they were brilliant trainers because can you remember machines that they had in Clark where they'd do a width fitting and a length fitting of your foot? So can you imagine how many fucking different pairs of, you can understand why now Clark's is fucking gone. Because can you imagine not just having to have size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They also had to have a width fitting at A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So can you imagine the amount of stock you had to carry to be able to fucking filter out for every single little kid who came in for shoes and trainers? But other people had Adidas and Nike. I'd got Clark's. And I was embarrassed. But my trainers were there as trainers, not as a fucking advertisement. They were there because they fit me properly. They were proper width fittings, proper length fittings. And they weren't just fucking branded shite. And this with fashion, this is all it is. It's just some fucker else telling you what to wear. That's it. That's all it is. And the 3 comments that we got, let me click back up. Ego, current trends, and expensive. And that's it. That's the 3 best comments you could have made. Because it's about your ego wanting to think you look cooler than the other person, or you want to fit in by having that designer label. Current trends because that coat you bought last year might last another 5 years, but it's not fashionable this year. And then it's expensive. It's expensive because they know you'll pay it because you've got an ego and you want to follow current trends. We couldn't have done that any better. It's as if I wrote them fucking replies, miss Anne. What else shall we talk about? Shall we do some... No, I can't. I'm going to do some money-saving tips, but I might get you in trouble if you do the kind of money-saving tips that I do. You don't want to be getting in trouble, do you? Right. Well, there were Adidas 2 stripe, there were Adidas 4 stripe, there were Nike, there were Nike straight line, denim jackets, football casuals, the Eggman, exactly. Football casuals, it's all about fashion. That's what we're all fucking about, all that shit. You know what I mean? Adidas kick or monkey boots, I remember monkey boots. Had Ronan a cracker with a 20-inch leg, 23-inch leg. Had Ronan a cracker with that? I don't get that. So let's go back. Fat Boat Ferguson in the house, in the house. Adidas had a strip. Have a break, have a quick crap. It's happening now with the snide Nikes. Yeah, if you go on eBay and you look at some trainers and you'll see them and you'll think, no, I'll tell you where to go. AliExpress. Does anybody know about AliExpress? It's like eBay, but it's like where eBayers buy their fucking stuff, their shit that they sell to you. So if you're buying in bulk, you want to go to, not AliExpress, Alibaba. If you want to buy bulk, say like you want to buy 10 electric bikes, you go on Alibaba. Because Alibaba is a direct link to Chinese manufacturers. But the thing is with Alibaba, you'll probably only get it shipped to your nearest port. Then you'll have to pick up the gear from nearest port. And then, yeah, there's Wish. And then there's, yeah, DHgate. But for me, AliExpress is the one we're all, see, Wish. Fucking hell, right. I want to say buy British, but when you see snide Nike, I bought someone a few pair. He had nothing. Fake Nikes, badges, blew off. I have got here. Wait a minute, where is it? I've got a big. In fact, I still ain't sent all fucking things out. I'm going to send some people. Is it Fonda? There's a real expensive make. Is it Fonda? Fonda. And it's like two eyes with a fucking. Somebody will tell me, you'll know. It's really expensive indeed. But I've also got. Let me see if I can see it. It's in a drawer somewhere. A fucking drawer full of Lacoste, iron-on badges and things like Fendi. That's it, Fendi. I've got a couple of Fendi badges left. So I'll stick them in a couple of envelopes. I ain't sent them all out yet. Yeah, Fendi badges. Yep, everybody fucking knows by me, Fendi. And it's a really expensive brand. And I've got some at patches somewhere, and I'll send them out. I'll stick them in because I've still got fucking 50 envelopes still to send out. Karma Corner t-shirts. These available, mate. Not yet. I don't want to do until I get to 10k, and I don't think I'm ever going to get to 10k because I'm losing subs more than I'm fucking gaining subs. But I'm not bothered. I'm happy to. Yeah, you see, the subs that I've got, the majority on them are here for drama. That's why they came, because the way it's drama with Dickie. So I don't mind losing them subs because that's not what I'm about. Nah. Well, I might change my mind in a fucking bit again and start back with drama. But at the minute, I'm not interested in drama. I'm in a place where I just want to have a fucking giggle. I want to have a bit of fun. I want to get off with dogs. Fendi dogs are proper expensive as well. 2-legged ones. Oh, I'm not going to chop both 2 legs. But we could, couldn't we, sweetheart? We could chop your left one off at front and your right one off at back. Stop trying to lick me, you fishy breath fucker. Here, come and say hello to the microphone. Yes. Yeah, they only come to see you, don't they? Because you're a superstar, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come on, get down. In fact, I want to take them out in a bit. I've taken them out this morning. They've had the fucking morning mump. Dude, they're fucking dogs, eh? Look, they're up now. Oh, this is the thing. You give one a bit of attention. See, you've got, for me, I need to have 2 dogs. Because I want them to be happy with each other. You know what I mean? So they can play with each other. And they do. I couldn't imagine them being any more friendly than what they are. They'll eat out at the same bowl. They'll drink out at the same bowl. If one gets a treat, other gets a treat. You know what I mean? And if one's had a treat and then you're going to get another treat, other one will move out of the way so other one can have a treat. Farrers. That's a good. And anyone remember Farrers and Spencers? They were trousers of choice in my teens. Everybody wanted Farrers or Spencers. I didn't like Spencers. I like Farrers because Farrers were nice. Spencers were like pleated at top, and I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. No, I didn't. I'm having another drink of coffee. We've got about a third left at coffee, so get with it. I can't even wait to stop to say, And it's double chocolate mocha. Double chocolate mocha Nescafe sachets, 3 of them. A big heap tablespoon of coffee, and then chocolate milk on top. Instead of using normal milk. Nice, sugar and spice. What were I babbling on about? Oh, Fighting Irish. Morning, Karma. Thanks for sending them out. Got mine. There, you're a funny man. Thanks for the 20. Oh, so you've got yours already? I only fucking posted them yesterday morning. It was second class. Never ever buy a first class stamp again. Because if I only posted them out yesterday and then made them the way to fucking Ireland, what's the point of buying fucking first class stamps? And I'll tell you something else I wish I did. I wish I'd have bought another 100 before they went up, because they've gone up 3 pence or something like that, second class stamp. And first class stamps have gone up about 20 fucking pence. I need to get myself a franking machine again and just fucking just copy somebody else's franking fucking barcode. So that's about kicker shoes. Fucking hell, I love kicker shoes. Did I ever actually own a pair? Yeah, I did. I owned 1 pair. And there were can you remember that back at Kicker Shoes on Seoul? There were like a circle, a red circle. I think it was a red circle. And what myth? There were a myth about it. If you ever, I can't remember what fucking myth was. Something to do with, while ever that red mark is showable, you could swap them for another pair if you ever fucking leather cracked or out like that. Louis Cords. Mine ain't here yet, for fuck's sake. I only sent him it's this Scottish bird. Calm down. I don't know how he's got his that fucking fast. Second class stamp, but I did post them first thing in the morning. And to be honest, a lot of them, there was going to be way a lot more than what they're supposed to do, because I was shoving all sorts in them. But luckily for the other people, you're all going to get like a Lacoste badge, a fucking Fendi badge, what else? Stone Island badge. We've got all sorts of different fucking badges, and I'm going to stick one in each one. Oh, you got and Stone Island badges. I think I've got some Stone Island. You know, what do you call them? Buttons. What you fucking put on with it. I think there's some of them kicking about somewhere and all. So what we got? Once I had a pair of pony trainers when I was young in school. Made that mistake once. Is Ben Sherman still going? Ben Sherman? I'm pretty sure it is. Right, I'll tell you what's happened with all these old labels. Dunlop, Slazenger, Ben Sherman. What's that boxing one? Oh, fucking hell. Lonsdale. What they got done, they were going out in business. They couldn't keep up with all these other companies. They need to have advertising ability. They need to have, and they were manufacturing in UK. They weren't manufacturing out at UK, whereas other companies were. So what they did was, it's either Intersport or Sports Direct bought them all out. I think it's Sports Direct. They bought them all out. So, and then what they did then, once they bought them out, will move all production to China. And then so now when you see all these Slazengers and Champion and all these shite that's in Fred Perry and things like that, that's in Sports Direct, they're all owned by Sports Direct. All he does is puts a different label on a different t-shirt and things like that, because he bought them all out. Yeah, trivial fact for you. Because they were going bust by trying to compete with China. We need to buy British, don't we? But we can't, can we? We've got no Sports Direct. Mick Ashley, yes, that's him. Yes, horrible man in fucking Didi. Yeah, hey up, Karma. Hey up, podcast referee. How they doing, lad? Are they dancing? Are you dancing? Because I'm asking. If I'm asking, are you dancing? Are you dancing, lad? Are you? Dodgy. Yes, he is very dodgy. What was the tracksuit called with the eagle on the back? Eagle on the back. I can't remember that one. Eagle on the back. What, eagle on the back tracksuit? I've no idea. I've no idea indeed. See, when I were a kid, I mean a little kid, it were all about what trainers people had. Do you know what I mean? You go into town on a Saturday, I don't know, say you're in your 10, 11 years old, and you just go around looking at trainer shops, just looking at... People don't realise, when we were younger, there wasn't no internet and shit like that where you could look online. You had to actually physically get up and go and look in shop. But there were catalogues, and there were case catalogue. I can remember my mum used to run a case catalogue thing. And what she'd have to do every week, we'll go around and get money off people, because people would buy things out weekly. Like you get pay £7 a week and £3 a week. And you used to get a case catalogue. And it was like 300 pages thick, and it had everything, every fucking thing you could ever want. Well, if you think you could ever want in that period of time. And like with my mum being, what do they call it? I can't remember. Agent, like they'd be agent, and she'd get like 10 pence out every fucking £10. You know what I mean? But it was her responsibility to go and collect payments. See, it won't happen today now, because people won't fucking pay with them. They get your fucking stuff. They get your stuff off you, and then they just fucking hide behind settee every time you come round for your £3. Be like, pay you next week, pay you next week. It'd be a fucking fighting trolls, wouldn't it? Yeah, no problem. I'll pay you when I get me gyro. I'll pay you when I get me gyro. Fuck that. Block his number. Yeah, case catalogue. Fucking hell, taking me back that. And let's hey, do you know how we going about games and shit? We're on about games and shit yesterday. And when I were a kid, right, there used to be a program on telly about computers, and I had a Spectrum. I had Spectrum 16K, and if you don't know what Spectrum 16K is, it's basically like a Nokia 3810 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's about got that same level of circuitry in it. And what you had to do, there were a computer show on telly, and what you had to do, end it show that anybody who's ever had a Spectrum will know this. And that is the sound of a game loading. What you had to do, you had to get your tape recorder, put it in front of telly, and they said, right, start recording now, and you'd record the sounds that came across, and then you take that tape, and you take that tape recorder and you plug it into your computer, into your fucking Spectrum, and and then you'd play that thing back, and it was right. Anybody who knows it was load dash dash or load dash dash K. I think it was K or key code. Load dash dash code for different games, and you type that load dash dash in, and then you press tape recorder to start playing. And it would fucking, you put a wire, from it to your computer, and you'd play that, and you'd get like Pong and shit like that. But yeah, it's an interesting story about Sinclair Spectrum. Clive Sinclair, he made the Sinclair Spectrum, and he made fucking massive amounts of money on it. I'm saying massive amounts of money on it for UK, because it was mostly based in UK. But what he did was he invested in electric cars way too early, before they were fucking really viable, because we were still running off lead acid batteries, big fucking lumps. They're all big lumps that you have in your car for starting engine and shit, not lithium ion, which is more dense and energy dense and energy fucking efficient. I've got a little scooter, you know. I've got let me tell you about my little scooter. I've got one of them little lecky scooters, but what I've got is criminologist here. Hey, have you got your fucking acro yet, kid? Hey, subject access request acro. Have you unblocked me so you could come on? Because you blocked me ever since I sent my subject access request acro, and you didn't, did you? Hope everyone voted. Fuck off, dickhead. Somebody block him. I don't want him on here. He ain't shown his subject access request acro, so unless he shows it, he can fuck off. In fact, I'll block the cunt, because he's a fucking dickhead. Nobody trouble causing prick. Right, here we go. Oh, see ya. Bye-bye, dickhead. So, what am I going to say? Oh, I've got a scooter. But what I did with it, I've changed motor on it to less revs, more torque. And it'll fucking fly at it's a 72 volt, but it runs on the lead acid batteries. Get him off, Cam. It's fucking. I don't need that shit. I don't need a dickhead like that. If you don't know why I don't like the cunt, basically what he did, he accused me of being a wrong un. So what I did, I went on a live with him, and we spoke, and I said, I'll get my subject access request acro to prove I'm not a wrong un. Will you do the same? And he agreed to do it. So Bobby from Honest Truth Media, on an Honest Truth podcast, we're going to be the mediator, and he we're going to sort it out. So I sent Bobby my unopened, straight from fucking acro, subject access request, SAR. That's what I'm saying it because it sounds better than SAR, acro, and sent it direct to Bobby, thinking that Bobby had sent, oh yeah, it is, it's a beast, it fucking flies, little scooter. And what I've done is I'll get back onto that fucking dickhead in a minute. Let's just get about this little scooter. Well, it's 72 volts, but it's lead acid batteries, so it's little 12 volt batteries underneath. So it's heavy as fuck, but you can take them out. You lift them out in a little handbag. And what I've done is I've swapped motor to a lower torque, an higher torque, less revs. But what I've also done is, spindle socket that goes on motor, I've changed that from a 13 tooth to an 11. So he pulls fucking wheelies. But I don't use it on roads. I put it back at car, put it back at van, and I take it out woods and shit like that. Because if you get caught on one of them on roads, you're gonna lose your license. If you've got a license, you ain't got all paperwork and shit like that. And to get it to put on road, you're supposed to have indicators and all this bollocks. Because you can't get round. Because at first you could get round saying, well, it's only like a mobility scooter. But most mobility scooters are limited to about 7, 8, 9 mile an hour. That fucking thing I've got, even though I've lowered torquing of it, it'll go up fucking straight. It'll go up walls. It will go up walls. Because it's not like a petrol scooter where you've got to get revs up to get it going. If you start at bottom of a fucking hill, in fact, I might show you, I might do a video on it, because it's a beast. I made a beast. It's a monster. I could stop on like an hill that you'd use to go on a crosser, a trails bike. You can stop at bottom of an hill like that and just go, because as soon as you twist that throttle, it goes. And what I've got on it is big, chunky off-road tyres. Instead of normal groove tyres, I've got some big nobblers on it. So it's brilliant. But it has caused me a few accidents. It is a death trap. It's definitely a death trap. And it's definitely, I need to try and do something about a brake, because with all that power, then it's got disc brakes, but they're not really, they're more for fancy. You know what I mean? They're more for show than hotel, because you end up jumping off at end when you end up getting down to a certain speed and just jumping off and letting it fucking slide down the road on its own. Anyway, wasn't too much hassle for £5 grand. Mine were cheap. Right, so I think it cost me 500 or 600 quid. Then I swapped motor, that were another 100 quid. Then I did sprocket, that were 20, 30 quid. To be honest, it needs bearings doing again. I need to strip it down and do bearings in motor, because it's clicking a bit. And it just means that bearings inside motor with magnets and shit, it just wants changing out, that's all. They're about 2 or 3 quid. There's a site that dedicated to all that shit. If anybody's interested, I'll send you a link to it. But yeah, they're funny. The funniest one. I've other stuff I've had to do. I've had to swap the twist grip to a thumb button grip, because when you do twist grip, say when you're going to fall off, if you're going up an hill, your hands naturally fall backwards. So you were just fucking revving it up, and you were just going flying over the top of your head. Anyway, so let's go back on a bit criminologist. I said that I'd send in my paperwork. That cunt didn't. So I basically sent my paperwork for no fucking reason whatsoever, made me sound like a cunt, and that's it. So I don't want no to do with him until he shows fucking Bobby the paperwork he said he were going to show. I want no to do with the fucking prick. Nothing whatsoever. He's a fucking dickhead. And he knew what he was doing coming on here. He just come on to, that's what he does. I've looked at his past. This is what he does. He just causes trouble. He's just one of them sad bastards. There's no better to do than cause trouble for people. And I'm sorry, But I want this, I want that in my past. Just fuck off, you fucking dickhead. I can't give a fuck about your past. I can't give a fuck about you. You're a fucking knobhead, dickhead. And you cause more trouble with people, taking people to fucking court and all sorts of shit. And then when you get found out in court that you're full of shit, you try and backtrack and say, oh, but it was an amicable decision, they did it. No, it wasn't. You got told to pay fucking costs. Just because you ain't paid them, don't mean to say you didn't get fucking told to pay them. You fucking dickhead. You fucking rubber-headed wanker. So, let's move on to something else. What else are we going to talk about now? How have we been going? I think we've done enough, haven't we? Come on. We've had 55 minutes here. Come on. Let's be fair. That's enough for any fucking man. Any man indeed. So, I'm going to go about tech dogs. I'm going to do a video with dogs. And then I'm going to do it. See, for me, when I'm in a good mood, I want to share that feeling. You know what I mean? When I'm in a good mood, I like making videos, I like making content, and I like doing these nostalgia videos because they're just fucking, I don't know, it's that light bulb moment in your head. It's like, whoosh, you think, oh, you know what I mean? It's like let me tell you, let's fucking one, Hong Kong Fooey, fucking hell. It just takes you back, doesn't it? And Captain Caveman, fuck it. When you see them again, when you ain't seen them for that long, they just make you smile because they bring your memories back of when you were a kid, when life was so fucking easy, when you never had to worry about paying bills or shit like that. You didn't even know where money come from. Let me tell you one thing. When my dad once took me, you know, my dad, a brilliant guy, he is. I can't. My mum and dad, brilliant. I couldn't have asked for better parents. Everybody else says, oh, they had a bad upbringing and that. I didn't at all. I had an amazing upbringing. Other than they only give me £1 a week fucking spending money. But that's what made me understand the value of money. Because that £1, I made it fucking last. And so much shit I do to make extra money should never be talked about ever again. Oh, fucking hell. I were a bit naughty. I were a naughty boy, but they always stood by me. Whatever I did wrong, well, my dad never really fucking found out about most of the stuff I did wrong because if coppers ever come and all this hope that my mother, I hope it's only my mum there when they come, it's only my mum there. Because my mum would stick up for me because they will, won't they? Your mums do, whatever you are, whether how big a cunt you are or not, your mum will always love you. And as we can see with certain people on fucking YouTube now, their mum will stick by them. Do you still have 80 pence, Karma? 80 pence. I only spent 20. I got 50p. And me and mate used to go scrapping for daily cash at 12-year-old. Right, I'm going to let you into a secret. I used to have a tuck shop. But the thing is, I didn't buy fucking sweets there in my tuck shop. There were a local co-op. I think it was co-op. There were a local co-op warehouse near where I lived. Right, and what we realised was if any windows ever got smashed, they wouldn't redo it. They were little like square pane windows, you know what I mean? Not big panes. Like, does anybody want to hear me fart? I'm gonna fart here. The landlord got fucking 10 people signed off. Right, so that's worse than dogs. Right, so the little square panes. So what we realised, me and my mate, I'm not going to say his name because he's still around, we do is you smash one of them windows and we know that they put a piece of wood, they board it back up. But what we realised we could do was they put a board at one side and a board at the other side, but a bolt through it with a nut on inside. So what we realised we could do was pull that one off, turn it round, screw that bolt on from outside. So then when they restock them shelves when we brought window, we could keep opening that fucking bolt and getting more and more and more. And that's how I used to make a living. That's how I used to make. I did that for what long we done? We must have done that for 6 months before fucking warehouse shut down. Probably all fucking. And I'll tell you what we used to get all the time. Well, did anybody can remember Nestle Crunch chocolate bars? There were Nestle Crunch chocolate bars. What else was there? Was something else. like rice cakes. There were more or less like certain things in that warehouse were put on certain shelves. So what we were doing, we're taking them from back of that shelf, what we're doing at window. So at front at shelf, they were still seeing that shelf was full. So by the time that somebody took them things off that shelf, then they must have just thought, oh, it won't shoved right to back at thing. Sounds like hard work, Karma. We normally just broke an empty place, broken an empty place. See, I did things like that. I did. Like we had pop bottle thing. We knew where a pop bottle factory was, so we'd just go and get crates of pop bottles and go and fucking take them back to the shops and get pop bottles. But I were a firebug and all. When we were young uns, we were always setting fucking fires and fireworks. Whistling moon travellers. They were his favourite. I think they were 50 pence a packet or something like that. We'd stop outside shop until we found somebody who would go in for us and get us these whistling moon travellers. And then we'd get like pipes and whatever, like rocket fates in park, you know, like you have 3 people in one set of bushes, you in other sets of bushes, and you just fire rockets at each other until somebody started fucking crying when they got hit in the face with one. It was like a poor man's what they call it, it's paintballing. It was poor man's paintballing. Anyway, I said I'm going to give up. We've done an hour. That's enough for today, innit? Eh? Come on, boys and girls. Come on, boys and girls. Money for empty bottles. People don't realise it was a good old days. It might have been good old days, but it wasn't that fucking good. Coal fires, having fucking hot coals, having soot all out fucking place. You know what I mean? It wasn't that good. We all look back, we roast into glasses. We didn't have fucking microwaves. Or did we? I think we just got in things like microwaves. And then like Iceland and that, things like that with frozen food were just started up. Before that, it were all getting fresh every day. You need to get fresh every day, fresh milk, all that shit. Milkmen coming round. And then I don't think anybody ever bought any milk when they were going to school. But everybody's doorstep on way to fucking school never had a milk bottle left because everybody just nicked them. That's what you did. You just fucking went and took the milk. Yes, Honest Truth. Get me on Facebook, mate. Hey, Honest Truth in the house. Hey, Bobby, how we diddling? Can you get in touch with me, please? Oh, trouble at mill. Is there trouble at mill? Is there trouble at mill, Bobby? Hey, Bobby boy. What we got now? Anyway, so I'm going to get off. Is that you, Bobby? It looks like Bobby. Is it? If it's got a spanner, it is. It's got a spanner, so it's Bobby. Hey, Bobby boy. Right, I'm going to get off. I'll catch you later. I'll do a video later anyway. Oh, you have a nice day. Nobody seems to be acknowledging me, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. But anyway, tour up pippins. Have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good afternoon. And if I don't see you later, I'll see you later. All right. Oh, I can't stay on page. I nearly did it, didn't I? I nearly clocked thing without ending broadcast. Catch you later, everybody.